Hey everybody, welcome back to JKFC News. Today we have great news, but we also have very sad news. So first, let's go to our great news. Our reporter Christina is going to talk about something that happened just recently. So, let's go.
2 years ago, in April 1204, the Fourth Crusade attacked Constantinople. The Crusaders' attack of major Christian capital Constantinople was unexpected and shocking. The crusade was led by the French knights and had set out for reconquering the Holy Land. They were stopped when they lacked the monetary fund for ships necessary for crossing the ocean to reach Egypt. They asked the Phoenicians to build their ships, but since the Phoenicians knew that Crusaders didn't have any money, they requested the Crusaders to attack Hungary and Constantinople for the price of their ships. This was because the relationship between Constantinople and the Phoenicians was not good. Nobody thought that the Crusaders would accept the deal, and it was a surprising news when Constantinople was attacked by their own allies. The Crusaders looted and destroyed parts of the city. 2 years have passed since the siege, and things have changed a lot. After the capture of Constantinople, the Latin Empire was founded, and Baldwin of Flanders was crowned as emperor. Now the city of Constantinople is still in the stage of recovering, and the original Byzantine people founded the Empire of Nicaea in the Asia Minor. No further steps have been taken by the Byzantine people to bring back Constantinople, but there are tensions between the Latin Empire and Empire of Nicaea. It is predicted that whenever they are ready with the weapons and the fund, Empire of Nicaea would attack Latin Empire at any time to restore the Byzantine Empire.
Thank you, Christina, for your awesome news. In other news, we got Jessica, who is going to talk about earthquake. Is that it, Jessica?
On May 2012, a big Syria earthquake struck at epicenter in southwestern Syria. Even though 4 years have passed from the earthquake, the damaged cities are still working hard on their recoveries. The earthquake was damaged in Syria largely and seriously. The magnitude was 7.6 to 11. This earthquake was felt from Sicily to Mesopotamia and Anatolia to Kos, Upper Egypt. It was felt over a very wide area: Lebanon, Central Palestine, Cyprus, Northern Israel, Jerusalem, Southern Turkey, Antioch, Lesser Armenia, Eastern Anatolia, and Sicily. The city's Toil Acre, Nablus was heavily damaged, and this city's common point was Port City. Along with this broad area, more casualties occurred as the seismic sea wave and continuous aftershocks followed after earthquakes immediately. Tsunami was observed on eastern Cyprus and along the Syrian and Lebanese coasts. The cause of this event was that the earthquake resulted from movement on a segment of the dominantly strike-slip-dead sea transform. The number of casualties quoted for this earthquake was approximately 1 million, and many people hope there is no more casualties for this earthquake.
Thank you, Jessica. Now we'll go to a brief commercial, but after the commercials, stay tuned because we have 2 more interviews and we have more news for you upcoming. Welcome back, people. We got some exciting news. So first, we had earthquakes. Later, we had extraordinary stuff about war and stuff. You know, that's exciting. But now we got more exciting news. Now, we have an interview between one of our reporters and Mr. Genghis Khan. So, let's go to the interview. Why don't we?
Hey guys, this is JKFC News. Today I have a special guest here, Mr. Genghis Khan. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. So, Mr. Genghis Khan, can you describe a little bit about yourself just to let the people to know you?
Oh, okay. My original name is Temujin, and my father was the chief of the Mongol kingdom. When I was 9 years old, my dad was assassinated, so my family moved to the most desolated areas of the Mongol steppes and lived in poverty. When I was 16, the very huge tribe attacked my family and captured my wife. I couldn't bring my wife back with my own horse, so I asked my father's friend, Togo Khan, of Kari tribe for help. With his army, I could bring my wife back. After I turned 19, my mom unfortunately died.
Oh, I'm sorry for what happened to you. So, I heard on recent news that you consolidated the Mongol tribes into the Mongol Empire. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
The Mongol Empire consists of many different Mongol tribes such as Burkids, Daimans, Karaits, and Tatars. So the diversity makes it hard to keep all of them under control. So I planted a law to keep all of them solidified together militarily. I hope the law will work well, so our new empire could last long.
I will be looking forward to your empire's growth too. Also, your army is very famous worldwide for being powerful, undefeatable, and cruel. Would you please tell us how you train your soldiers so strongly?
My soldiers were well trained. Soldiers had the ability to easily beat the enemy in the by using natural environment. For example, like attacking enemies in the forest or turning the way of the river to the castle and make a sink down. In addition to that, very efficient because they can move fast and attack the enemies precisely.
That sounds interesting. Thank you for spending time with us, Mr. Genghis Khan. Hope we have the opportunity to meet again.
It was a pleasure to talk with you guys.
Thank you, Kevin, for your interview with Mr. Genghis Khan. And next, we have Christina.
This year, Temujin held a great Kurultai, a council of Mongol chiefs on the banks of the Onon River. During the council, he declared the United Mongol Empire, which includes many of the nomad tribes of Northeast Asia, and was acknowledged as the sole leader of the consolidated tribes. He took the title of Genghis Khan, which means the king of the universe. During the Kurultai, Genghis Khan settled down the law for his new empire. He mainly focused on the military structure for the stability and cooperation between people of the different tribes in his empire. The population was divided into units responsible for maintaining a certain amount of warrior ready for war at any time. Genghis Khan has been making his army stronger and stronger since few years earlier, and the Mongol Empire is growing vastly. Genghis Khan's great leadership could be considered as one of the most important factors that united the Mongols. Many experts expect rapid growth in the Mongol Empire in the next few decades. We are looking forward to Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire's next step taken and the impact they are going to have on international politics.
Thank you, Christina. And now we have Jessica.
Hey guys, have you heard about what 6 years ago from now Angkor Wat has been completed? Angkor Wat is a Hindu temple which is located in Angkor, Cambodia. In Khmer language, Angkor means kingship and Wat means temple, so it means the core architecture of the royal palace. The Surya Varman II, who was the king of Khmer Empire, started to build Angkor Wat in early 12th century. To unite with Vishnu, one of Lord Brahmanism, Angkor Wat combines two basic parts of Khmer temple architecture, the Temple Mountain and the later Galleried Temple. The outer wall is a square of 1,500 for the east and the west and 1,300 meters for north and south. Unlike other temples, Angkor Wat is heading west. It is also enveloped in a large moat. A moat is a nail dug around the castle to prevent the invasion from foreign enemy. The moat represents space and ocean. Across the moat there is a long trestle with 3 pagodas. Following to the stone floor of a stone pagoda, there is a center palace. The tallest tower in the center symbolizes Sumisan. The outer appearance is magnificent. Angkor Wat is most widely known as a Buddhist monastery. Despite several times of damage, the Khmer Empire made a lot of effort to pressure Angkor Wat. Thanks to the beauty of Angkor Wat, visitors have also increased every year.
Thank you, Jessica. Now we get to our sad and very unfortunate news. Today we have very unfortunate news. Our friend, Mr. Jazari, most people call him al-Jazari, unfortunately passed away today. And this is 2 weeks after he released his book. I had the opportunity of having some of his time so that he could talk to us about his career and his project that he was working on, which it was this book. So, very unfortunate news. I'm sorry for that. Everybody's sad today, but let's go to the interview. Mr. Jazari, first of all, nice to meet you. Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
It's a pleasure having you here today with us. So my first question is, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became such a successful and inspirational person in this Muslim world?
Most of my studies are about Islamic arts, mechanics, and robotics.
Oh, okay. Then, Mr. Jazari, do you have anything that you're working on right now that you're going to show us soon?
I'm working on a book right now, and it's about teaching people how to build machines that can help in daily life.
Okay. I mean, is that good for you? Because you're very knowledgeable, and I think you can use this knowledge of yours to build something great in our future, in our human future. And why doing a book?
Because if someday I will eventually die, but I don't want my knowledge to die with me. So I'm writing a book. My book can teach people how to build stuff.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Jazari. It was a pleasure having you here. We're done.